touch through that straight mid-wicket, and it's gone for 4. Babar Azam with a touch of class. Shot, magnificent shot from Babar Azam. Just one gentle stride down the pitch. Picked up on length, man out there, straight over his head. It's a big 6 for Saim Ayub. Short, too short, over the head of that short mid-wicket, and that's 4 for Babar Azam.
Oh, beautifully played. How gorgeous is that? Playing it late, just using the pace. Not a bad delivery at all, but beautifully put away by Saim. Power play done and dusted.
And he's carved away immediately. An attempted diving stop. That's Gareth Delaney out at deep cover, but can't get anything on it. And after a conservative power play for Pakistan, maybe the shackles now, with the fielding restrictions loosening, will begin to lose. Short ball this time, helped around the corner. And it's going to be helped away very nicely. Won't quite go all the way, but it will be 4 more. 2 boundaries in the over from Young. Gets us to the end of the 7th. It's 48 for 1.
Immediately on the attack from Saim Ayub. Chance in the deep, but just has the legs to get over Harry Tector there in the deep. Didn't get all of it, but it's going with the wind. He makes use of the conditions for a maximum first ball of whites over.
Slapped away, and you can hear from the roars, plenty of Pakistan fans in the crowd. This is who they've come to watch. It's Babar Azam. In this format, in any format, he's one of the best in the world.
Bowler. And it's when he floats it like that things go wrong, because too easy to take him straight down the ground with the pace on the ball. So disappointing finish for Gareth Delaney, as that one goes for 6. Goes for 10 in the over. After 10, it's 76 for 1.
This one, it's gone a long, long way. Harry Tector can only watch it sail over his head. It feels as though the accelerator is just being pressed. And the low full toss is helped away, and helped away with real class. There's a bit of style from Babar there. Babarlicious, that one. This time Markader can't cut it off, so it's a big over. 3 boundaries come from it. Gets us to the end of the 11th. It's 91 for 1.
Bigger than you think.
Work to do with the ball here. Has he found a first wicket? Camphor out there. Yes, he has. Might not have looked like the best delivery, but perfectly effective. Ireland desperately needed to break that partnership. And it's Delaney with his wrist spin that provides the breakthrough. It ends a fine effort for the second wicket. Ayub holds out to Camphor at long off. Well, there's the moment. It's going to be a 35th T20 I-50. Babar Azam is all class, whatever the format. He's the 3rd leading run scorer in the world in this format. He's the 2nd highest 50 maker in the world. There's only one man past him, a certain Virat Kohli.
Down the pitch goes Babar Azam. And it's 4. Now up in the air it goes. Should be gone. Markader takes the catch. He was always underneath it, steadied himself, and that's the end of Pakistan's captain.
He's opener.
Gone. Second ball, Azam Khan. That is a big blow for Ireland. Ben White takes the catch, never took his eyes off the ball, and that is a big scalp who's come for a very short stay. Barry McCarthy, he strays on that leg side, and he's been put away for 6. It's an area of strength for Fakhar Zaman. That's one of his go-to areas, that deep mid-wicket. His feet. There, that's what you've got to do as a bowler. Now then, they feel he's gone. And Shadab Khan is on the walk back. Shadab knows he's out.
Well, I'll tell you something. I think Barry McCarthy, who thinks he's the best footballer in this entire Ireland squad, has just shown everyone the Irish team are never going to hear the end of this if this is out. I'll tell you that much for nothing, because it looks like a bullseye. There's the evidence, Wilco.
He's gone. Yeah, and Shadab knew it straight away. Short. Pulled away. That is net bowling to Iftikhar. You can't bowl there to him.
Line here for Ireland.
Goes inside out. Could be a chance. No, it's not. It's 6 all the way. What an extraordinary stroke that was from Iftikhar. Is it gone? Yes, it's been claimed.
McCarthy. Barry McCarthy again.
Big
He's everywhere.
Barry McCarthy. That is a spectacular catch. They don't come much better, especially when you have to dive forward. The ball's coming and you feel that you're not going to get there. It's a magnificent catch. How inspirational is this for Ireland? That's virtually on one leg. It's a one-legged 6. That's a short boundary straight, but it's still got to get there. That's what he likes. Shaheen goes big over deep mid-wicket. 6 big runs for Shaheen.
Deliveries left in the first innings.
That is a top edge over fine leg for 6. Makes a little bit of room, and that extra room makes it easier to play that shot through third. It's 4. Iftikhar. Massive blow over square leg. 6 big runs from Iftikhar. Shaheen does a little bit of a waltz after the ball. Iftikhar doesn't want to go back for the second. Shaheen wanted it, so a single off the last ball. And Pakistan, they finish 182 on the board. Is that enough?
Yeah, let's get a look at the batting cards. Plenty of good contributions, but maybe not a defining one from anyone. Saim Ayub batted nicely for 45 off 29. Babar Azam with a 35th T20 I-50. Only Virat Kohli has more than him in this format of the game. That came off 43 balls, 20 for Fakhar Zaman. But then maybe the most impactful innings of the lot. It was 37 off 15 from Iftikhar Ahmed.
He slip in place, third and square out on the boundary. Well, there's that classical batting you spoke about. And it's interesting to hear you talk about how he'll play the more classical role, because we've kind of seen him up the top be a bit more aggressive to try and take some pressure off Paul Stirling. Well, there's that Fuller one you were talking about, but Balbirnie was alive to it. Squeezes that one through the offside for the first runs of the day for Ireland. Things a bit more difficult. Well, that one's not going to be caught, and it's certainly not going to be a chance on the field. Can someone in the crowd catch it? Because it's the first maximum for Ireland as Paul Stirling helps himself. Straight down the throat of mid-off. Well, it's been one of those overs where it's been up. It's been one of those overs where it's been up and down for both teams. Paul Stirling can't quite believe that he's just sent that into the hands of Babar Azam at mid-off. Well, he's found the gap there. Doesn't try and hit it too hard. Lorcan Tucker uses all the pace on offer from Shaheen Afridi, and he gets off the mark with a boundary.
Too many resources, you have to say.
Well, straight on the sweep, Balbirnie manages to miss the fielder at square. 1 bounce and 4 runs. Welcome to the game and to Ireland, Imad Wasim. But he does find the gap between the fielders, in between the 2 points. Andrew Balbirnie, well, he likes this bowling change. 4 more. Lifted into the leg side. There's a fielder in the deep, and he takes the catch. Just didn't get hold of that one. Lorcan Tucker didn't time it well enough. Sends it straight into the waiting hands, and Ireland lose their second. Down. And that one clipped into the leg side. Lots of work to do and missed in the end as Harry Tector scores his first boundary of his innings.
God knows where it will go.
Well, there's the short ball, helped leg side. He gets it early enough, does Harry Tector. Almost like he was expecting that one. Stunning shot. And that's another 4 runs to the total. Well, Balbirnie helps himself to another slower ball. One bounce over the rope over cover for a classy boundary to close out that over. 10 runs from it and finishes the power play with a 4.
Should be a couple. Could be 4, in fact. That's really well timed from Andy Balbirnie.
Which no, they're 11.
Sweep. Should be 4. It will be 4. Shot. Goodness me, that's a great shot. That's one of the shots of the match from Harry Tector. It's gone leg side again. Big hit from Balbirnie. It's 6 to Andy Balbirnie for Ireland.
Starts off with a shorter one. Andy Balbirnie places it perfectly and keeps the fielder in the deep interest, but it just keeps leaving him. Well, there's the first of the boundaries you were looking for, Alan.
Well, that's Abbas Afridi out there. And it's a half century for Andy Balbirnie. Reversed this time, and it's fine for 4. Harry Tector changing the mindset. He's top edged this. It's a catch for Shaheen. Shaheen Shah Afridi takes the catch, and a very good catch it is too. And it's Harry Tector who's on the way back.
Cut away, and it beats the man. Well, it's a tame effort. That really should have been stopped, and he's dived over it.
Much for the modern day batters.
Pump down the ground, that's Dockrell's favourite area. It's short straight, it's 4. Tries to go downtown again. Well, I think this one is not going to get there. Oh, just. We may have to go upstairs. The question is, has he stood on the rope or not? It's a long way away.
It looks like it's Iftikhar. Normally a very safe pair of hands. His reactions will tell you he's looking very disappointed. Did he tread back on that rope? We'll have to wait and see.
Whipped into the leg side and whipped into the gap. Looks for the block hole, doesn't find it. And that's too easy to whip away with the angle. Dockrell gets 4 more.
They had options, but now it's too late.
Short ball helped around the corner, helped to a vacant gap. It's going to be 4 more. This time to Balbirnie. Everything is just swinging so heavily in Ireland's favour.
At the same time.
Change in bowling, it could well have worked the oracle immediately. It's the slower ball from Abbas Afridi. It's deceived Dockrell. He did half the job, but he couldn't see it through. Scoops it up to cover. Pakistan have that vital breakthrough that they so badly needed.
And what you mentioned is incredible.
Ireland needed a boundary, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it from Balbirnie. It's not just a boundary, it's gone all the way for 6. The pendulum swings again. You felt Ireland desperately needed that.
The opposite.
And that's Gareth Delaney. Pierces the gap, finds 4. Maybe guiding Ireland home.
In control.
Full toss, bowled him! Bowled him, bowled him, bowled him! And it's a crestfallen Andrew Balbirnie. He won't be the one to be there at the end. Pakistan have life, and it's thanks to that man again, Shaheen Shah Afridi. 16 to win off 8. Looks for an audacious stroke. Oh my!
Wow.
What a shot from your first delivery. Talk about ice in his veins. Camphor reverse scoops it for 4. 20th and final over. Starts with a boundary. What a stroke. Abbas Afridi has done Camphor all ends up, but somehow he's got the bat up right in front of his face to get it away for 4 more. Looks for the block hole. Skews off an inside edge, runs to the rope, hits the rope! Ireland, they level the scores! They sense history! Maybe one of their biggest T20I wins of all time!